Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Cook It Up KO. I'm back again. This time I'm at y'all with my post-production process, the 3 P's. So this is what I do. It's a quick and easy workflow. Here we go. In the last video, I was telling you guys, always dump and label your footage. So here, I have dumped and labeled Young Super at the studio. So I have about 27 odd clips here. First thing first, when I come into Final Cut, I do File, New Library, right? So basically what library does, it creates one of these purple files that you see right here. So what that basically is, that's the timeline. It saves the timeline. So basically, once you have that saved, you can always pull up that timeline later and continue to work on your project, because Final Cut automatically saves. You just don't click save, and you know that's one of the dope things about Final Cut. That's why I work with Final Cut. So this one I'm gonna call this Young Super IG, right? I'm gonna go to new project. I'm gonna do the same thing. So next thing I do is a simple drag and drop technique. Drag it and drop it. And what I do is I put it in the date, because you just can't do it like that. You just can't drop it over. It's not gonna work. If you can, you could put it down in the timeline, but that takes too long. It's gonna render forever. So I just quick drop it right there, so I can see all my files in here now. In this video, I'm going to start with sound. So I'm going to be using my cinema kit, and you can also download this cinema kit for free on my website, cookitupko.com. Link should be in the description for this video. Link in bio on Instagram as well. But I'm just go through some of these sounds and see what I'm working with. It's hard. I like that. But yeah, this is a real dope shot I had got with my boy. I knew what I was doing when I was filming this. I wanted it to be a sketchy, dark silhouette vibe. That's why the only light that you see is coming from is that lamp right there. And I'm just gonna try to do some color correcting, some simple color correcting. For people who don't know, so if you want to color something, you could just click this little wand right here, and you could go to, let me see. You click this wand and you go to Show Color Inspector, and it pulls up the color board, so you could do all your coloring. I usually start with, let me start off blank. I usually start with my exposure, the exposure tab, and I do the color. I turn it down some just to bring out the darks. I lift up the exposure a little bit. I don't want it to look bad, you know. And I also come to my blues. I play with my blues. So you see how my footage looks kind of blue? If I take this tint down in the color, if I play with the blue, it subtracts it, so it gets more of that original raw feel to it. And I usually come to my saturation tab, just boost it up a little bit. You don't want it too saturated, because now he look orange and the darks look blue. It's ugly. It looks unprofessional. That's a bad hair day. You feel what I'm saying? So let's not do that visually, because it's not appealing for our audience. And another thing I like to do is I do Ken Burns on my films a lot. The zoom, it's a slow, a dramatic zoom in, so it's not on right now. But if you go to crop, and it pulls up right here for you, you know. You don't gotta do too much. I just do it like that. I'm just gonna kind of thumb through this B-roll and just get some flashes of what I think would be dope. To me, I have this rule where for every visual effect needs to be a sound effect, and I try to really instill that into everybody that I work with, so that we could be on the same vibe, because that's what truly, honestly makes a film, you know. Like when the sound effects is on point with the visuals, oh my goodness, that's something crazy right there, you know. Let's go back to my sound kit. So all right, so I'm gonna use some of these slow-mo sounds right here. That's raw. Yeah, see, that's a real cinematic vibe. And another thing I like to do is I like to stretch out my sounds. So here we go. when I shoot in 60 frames, it's naturally slow. And if I put it on 250, it goes to the normal speed. So that's something to keep in mind. If you shoot 60, you can literally split it like right here. Let me mute all this real quick. I can literally take this, right? While it's going slow, pause it, like split it, Command B, click the clip and go to custom. When blade speed, go to 250, right? Now he's gonna be normal, right where that blade is. Watch, normal. Hey, look, normal. You know what I'm saying? Boom, now if I wanted to split and go slow-mo right here, I would just click normal. Now watch this. Normal, slow-mo. Hey, you feel what I'm saying? Now you can just reverse it, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I do. Alright, so one technique that I like to do when I'm filming. So if you notice with the Ken Burns, if I were to do when I'm editing, when I take the Ken Burns, I would put it on right here, right? Now watch, it's gonna start in the beginning, but look how corny it looks. Look, it started to look good towards the beginning, but you can see it start. And to me, that's corny as an editor. Like, it might be smart to y'all, but to me as an editor, it's big. So I would like to tuck it. So what I do a lot of times, you see whatever comes, this is the needle, watch the needle. The needle plays whatever is on top. So my theory is if you hide footage, you can basically see what you want to see, you know? So now you didn't see when the zoom started. You just came into a zoom, and to me that is dope, and I love to do that a lot. So that's also a major tip I like to do when I'm editing. A lot of times I like to use the plugin that's already in Final Cut as well. It you know, you might as well, they done put the plugins in there for no reason, so you might as well use them for the good, you know. So I just tweak them a little bit. So I just put this prism in here. The zoom. I put the zoom because it just sounds like it had that vibe even when the slow-mo comes on. You know, it just sounds like it's a lot of roughness going. So that's why I put that right there. And I'm put one of these film grades over it. You know, makes it look really dope. Shout out to PixelFilmStudios, by the way, man. Y'all folks, go to Pixel Films. They have everything. I get most of my effects from them. I have my own effects on the way, so be on the lookout for that as well. But for now, if you want to use what I use, go to Pixel Films. They are really dope, like really dope. So like I said, something that also brings out films, in my opinion, is lights. You have natural flashes in Final Cut. Like for instance, I'll use this flash right here. You could put flashes in between the same clip as a border. So watch this. You know, so it's pretty cool to me, you know. And see, so right here, when I say every visual effect needs an audio effect, this is perfect. Because I believe in here, in my random, in my kits, I have a TikTok slow sound effect. I'm going to put that right there. That's perfect. Yeah, that's hard. Again, this is just a teaser that I'm putting out. You know, this is something simple, but you all can get the gist of how to make a cinematic trailer with something like this, you know. I like to use the underwater template a lot. It's a filter. It just makes everything sound literally like it's underwater, and it's really dope to me. You can hide stuff, like if it's not too loud. Like maybe this TikTok may be too loud and put it on there so it sound like, you know, that's hard. Yeah, so this is my post-production process. If you all have any questions, please let me know. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go check out the Always Rule. It should be a box popping up somewhere over here, something like that. But if you would like to download the cinematic sound kit that I use in this video, go to my website. Link should be in the description. It's your boy Cooker the KO. See y'all next time. You did.
Yeah, what does music mean to you?
To me, man, like music. It mean everything. Like, literally. 219. Say that. That's gonna be cute right there.